Hello friends, welcome to Trader Compass Technical Analysis Learning Program. This is the second session for today. As I told you, we are going to cover Fibonacci numbers also today. So let's go to that. Just before this, we covered about pivot points. We discussed how to use the pivot points and how they are interlinked with our emotions, how it is going to match up with the trader's mindset, right? Perfect. Now let's see about Fibonacci numbers. Okay, first of all, it purely belongs to maths, so don't get confused. There will be some calculations and some values, so don't get confused and don't feel that you could not able to understand those all calculations. Forget about all things, and I'll conclude it at the end of the session, so you just concentrate for that and try to get mesmerized by yourself by knowing what is Fibonacci and what are their numbers, ratios, projections, how it can be used, especially to project the future prices. If somebody asks me, sir, what if a stock is breaking lifetime high and it is going to new high levels, up to what level it can go, how to identify that? For all those questions, Fibonacci numbers are the beautiful answer. You just concentrate on the class and you just you get lost. You'll definitely feel happy. Okay. Before that, okay, let's go into the subject. First of all, what is Fibonacci series or what is Fibonacci numbers? It is nothing but, you don't need to get confused. Just add this number to the previous number. The numbers starts from 0, so 0 plus 1 is 1, right? 0 and then 1. 0 plus 1 is nothing but 1. You try to add to the previous one. 1 plus 1, nothing but 2. 2 plus previous one, 3. 3 plus the previous one, 5. I continue this for some steps. Okay, so that means 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 337, 377, 610, and so on. This series of numbers are known as Fibonacci numbers. This series of numbers are known as Fibonacci numbers. So what is the specialty of these numbers? This is just nothing but the addition of the previous number. So what is so great in this? If you look at these numbers and if I draw some kind of things, I'll try to represent these numbers in a geometrical format. How can I do that? Let's go back to this and let's try to represent that in geometrical format. Where perfect. Now what is the first number? 1. So I'll bold that number by making it the borders. Okay, and then one more 1. You can see the numbers, right? 1, 1, and then 2, then 3. We'll take it 2 by 2 square, right? Perfect. And then how many are there here? 1, 2, 3. So now it's 3 by 3, 3 by 3, and then 2 plus 3 is 5. So now it became 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how many are there? 5 plus 6, 7, 8. So I need 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't get confused. I'll tell you why I am doing this. 8. Okay. Now how many are there? 8 plus 5, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A big rectangle. Now if I add this one again, 13 plus 8, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So why do we need this? I'll explain you. Don't get confused. Now this is the diagram which we could able to draw. This is the geometrical diagram. Okay. Now I'll take this into paint. Okay. I try to join these diagonals. See, I'm trying to join them. So if you try to join them, it's coming kind of like this. Do you remember anything like this from your childhood? Did you see anything like this? Seashell, yes, perfect. Not only seashell, there are so many things in this formation. What is this exactly? This is the geometrical representation of Fibonacci numbers or Fibonacci series. Okay, so if I do this, the Fibonacci numbers are matching with some kind of natural things. Is it only a coincidence or there are so many? Let's see that. Let's see that. Fibonacci nature is perfect. Now you just see this. How many things are there? Seashells. Not only seashell. See, tail of this one. What is that? Chameleon. The galaxies. Sunflower systems. Everything. The petals. Number of petals in the flowers. I'll show you. Wait. Egg shape. See the number of petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of petals of the flower will match to Fibonacci numbers. So everything in nature, it will go and coincide with the Fibonacci number. See, spider web, everything, because this is there in nature. See your shape of kind of thing here, rose flower petals, everything from small thing to the biggest one. Galaxies, where is this? See, from small to big, this is what we try to draw. Everything is matching with the Fibonacci numbers. That means it is already inculcated in nature, it is already there in your body, it is already there in your mindset, it is already there in your blood. So that's the reason Fibonacci numbers are more successful in stock market, because again stock market goes with the emotions, goes with the numbers, goes with the cycles. Stock market it's a kind of a cycles. Market goes in cycles, different time frame cycles. That's how Fibonacci acts beautifully and works beautifully in stock market. Not only this, see, I'll try to tell you one more thing. Let's forget about this. This is nothing small. Okay. Now this is what the numbers we are talking about. Let's suppose if I take the squares of these numbers. Let's suppose if I take the squares of these numbers, this is nothing but 1 square. 1 square is nothing but 1. Again 1 square is nothing but 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 5 square 25. Square is nothing but 5 into 5. 8 square 64. 13 square 169. 21 square 2 2 4. Okay, let it be, and so on. Okay, now if you look at these numbers, you may not be so surprised, but you try to add these numbers. Add any of the two. What is this? 2. You can see that. Now what is the next number? If I follow this, you can see the numbers. This is 2 against Fibonacci number. If I add 1 plus 4, it is nothing but 5, Fibonacci number. See, it's one after another. It's an alternative number. 2, 5, and then 4 plus 9, 13. 5, and then alternative, 13. 9 plus 25, 34, which is nothing but there it is. See, every alternative number. Let's suppose I'll mark it like this. You can see that? That's a beauty. So this is the greatness of Fibonacci numbers. Now you may think that, okay, what if this is the cycle, it is repeating. It is repeating. Okay, forget about that. We go a bit deeper. Now let's suppose I want to add these 3 squares. 1 plus 1 plus 4, which is nothing but 6. And 6 plus 9 is nothing but 15. 15 plus 25 is nothing but 40. 40 plus 64, I am trying to add to this number, nothing but 104. You may think that, sir, you said if add the squares you are finding alternative Fibonacci number, but this is not a Fibonacci number. No, yes, this is not a Fibonacci number, but if you look into the deeper of these numbers, this is nothing but multiplication of Fibonacci number. 6 is nothing but 2 3s. See, 2 3s are 6. 15 is nothing but 3 5s. 3 5s are 15. 40 is nothing but 5 8s. 5 8s are 40. 104 is nothing but 8 13s. Did you see that? So this is all going with a pattern. The Fibonacci numbers are going with a pattern, and it's repeating in cycles, which is existing in nature, which is existing in all animals, birds, creatures, universe, humans, everywhere. So that's how these Fibonacci numbers are working beautifully in stock market also. Now, sir, how we can use these numbers? We cannot use these numbers directly. Sometimes you can use these numbers directly also. See, I told you, when I cover the Fibonacci numbers, then I'll tell you about the moving average secret also. Many people, they say that in intraday trading, they are using the exponential moving average of 5, 8 and 13 to get better results, and whenever there is a crossover of 5 EMA and 8 EMA or 8 EMA and 13 EMA, the results are very good. But the thing is, they don't even know this 5 8 13 are nothing but the Fibonacci numbers. Unknowingly they are following these numbers. This is a successful strategy in market. Of course, the success rate is bit high. They use it in 5 minutes time frame with a 5 EMA, 8 EMA, 13 EMA for a kind of crossovers and all. I don't want to dig it deeper, but why your strategy is successful even though you are using moving averages, which is a lagging indicator? Fibonacci, this is there. That's the reason it is more successful. And 21 moving average, more successful. 55, more successful, because these are all Fibonacci numbers. These are all Fibonacci numbers. That's how it works. Sir, now forget about that. You said not to use moving averages, but then how I can use these Fibonacci numbers? Yes, there it is. I am coming to the point. Now, if you look at the, let's suppose there is a staircase. Let's suppose there is a staircase. The staircase is like this. Okay. Now, if someone throws a ball from the height A, from here, from the height point, if you leave a ball here, will it go straight like this? Or will it jump from there to here? Or it bounces like this? Which way it will follow? A or B or C? I know you all say C. No doubt, right? It will not straight away go to the A, or it will straight away jump to the B. It will bounce on the steps, step by step, and it go. See, whenever it is falling down and raising to a certain level, it is following a ratio. It is following a ratio. If you calculate that, it again comes and match with the Fibonacci ratios. How to find the Fibonacci ratios? Now these are the numbers, right? What are the numbers we received? 1 1 2 3, 5, 8, 13, sorry, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, and so on, 233, and so on. Okay, now let's suppose if I divide this 144 by 233, I received a value which is nothing but 0.618. okay, I'll try to check this up. 1 for 89 by, so it's preceding number, same ratio it's coming. See, if I follow this, everywhere you can see that it's a 0.618, 618, 618, 618. If you check the ratios, these two and these two, yeah, let's suppose the seashell is there. If you catch the seashell and check the ratios, that means the distance between these two and the distance between these two, if you divide these two, the ratio will come what exactly you are getting here. It's nothing but 0.618. The answer will be 0.618, and the ball which you are leaving from the top, it will bounce to a level of 0.618 or some other ratios. These are called retracements. So that means it is falling and retracing to some level. So what are those levels? Either it retraces to 0.618 or the next level. So here I divided 144 by 233. Now I will go to the next step. 89 by 233. If I see that, then it's coming to a next number of 0.382. 0.382. If I go one more step down, that means to 55, third step, 233, it's deriving me one more ratio which is equal to 0.236 or 238. Can you see that? So everything in the same way. So if I make a note of this, sorry, if I make a note of this, this is nothing but 0.236, 0.236, and then 0.382, and there is one more, I'll add 0.5, which is half, and then 0.618. See, these are the ratios where the ball may try to bounce, which is in nature again, which is in nature. You can follow these ratios even in the seashell, even on this, the angle, sunflower petals, everywhere, okay. So you can see these kind of numbers everywhere, all over the world, all over the universe. That's how it is working. If you come back to the stock market and check it up, see, I'll show you. Let's suppose I try to add the Fibonacci numbers here. Okay, go to the drawing, take Fibonacci. Yes, perfect. Draw these levels. Okay, this is the low, this is the high. As we said, it has to come from low to high or high to low. So this is an uptrend. So if the stock is going high and I draw the Fibonacci numbers like this, see, from this 1 to 0, this is, from there up to what level it got retraced? 38.2, which is nothing but 38.2 is nothing but 0.382. 0.382 is nothing but 38.2 percentage. See, to the same level it got retraced, and the next level is 0.5. From 0.38 it took the reversal and it started going up. If it can sustain here, up to what level it can go? See the future prediction, it can go up to 446, which is nothing but again 38.2 ratio, and then 61.8 ratio. 61.8 is nothing but 0.618. 0.618. In this, if you check it up, this is the first ratio, right? So this ratio is known as golden ratio. Golden ratio. That means this is having more strength. There is a possibility of high reversal. So even if 0.382 fails, 0.5 fails, there is a 0.5 fails, there is a high possibility to take a reversal from 618. Now let's check it up in other direction. Let's suppose the stock is falling from here. Okay, it doesn't matter what is the time frame you are using, till this level it fell down till here. Okay, now if you look at this, look at the retracement, perfect golden ratio, 0.618, 61.8. see, from here it took a reversal and it reached to 61.8%, and then from then it started falling and it stopped at 38.2. see, that's the beauty. That's the beauty. So I say, don't initiate the trade based on this. Don't initiate the trade based on Fibonacci numbers, but you know where to book it. If you are long in this position, you don't need to worry by looking at these retracement. That is small thing, profit booking. But once it reaches to golden ratio, that is the best time to book your profits, because the stock may take a reversal. See, if a ball is falling down, it may take a uptrend up to 61.8, then it may take a reversal. You got my point? So that's how you should use this logic. So this is all about the Fibonacci numbers. Fibonacci numbers, they work in all the directions, all the time frames. Even let's take another stock, Reliance or Relaxo, whatever. Okay, fine, perfect. Now I'll try to draw for this downtrend. The high is here. You need to find the swing high and swing low, not in the middle. Okay, not in the middle. So this is the high and this is the low. Perfect. Can you see that retracement? 38.2. It's trying to break, it's trying very hard to break this level. See, so if someone, now you don't tell me that I'm initiating a trade based on this, no, but if you initiated the trade somewhere around 500 or 520, 530, 540, where you can book at this level, 625 level. This is the good level to book your profits. This is the good level to book your profits. So Fibonacci levels can be used to identify the targets, or to better trial your SL also. See, let's suppose if the stock is flying away, flying more high, then what you need to do, you trial your SL to 38.2%. if it crosses 50 going to 61.8, then you trial to 50. If it is crossing 61.8 going to higher levels, then you trial your SL to 61.8. This works in all time frames. Okay, now I'll take one more. Which one? Any bank will see? Kotak Bank. And we go to the intraday. Now see, this is the, in intraday the stock moved from there to here. Okay, now let's suppose if someone shorted here by looking at this, by looking as per the support resistance lines, as per the something, they might have shorted. Then where they can book the profit? The golden ratio, where it is at 1224, and look at the stock. That's where it came down, struggled and took a reversal. See, here also took a reversal. Finally it's broken there. Then up to what level it can fall? 100% level. Perfectly it came to that level. Then again it took a reversal and it reached 61.8 golden ratio. That's the beauty of Fibonacci numbers. Guys, I am telling you so many techniques and so much of knowledge. Don't get confused. Okay, learn whatever is comfortable to you and which is making you feel easy. Don't get confused. And I can bet on this, I don't think so nobody can teach or nobody can reveal all the secrets of Fibonacci. They say that okay, this is how you need to draw the Fibonacci numbers and use this, that's all. No, because this is the secret behind this. This is not an indicator, this is the existing emotion in nature. That's what I am trying to tell you. So whatever the indicators you think that I am teaching you, either moving averages or pivot points or Fibonacci's or RSI, these are not the indicators. They have the basic reasons why I'm teaching you, because they are all involved with your emotions or buying demand, demand supply zones, or some kind of one or other way they are related to the traders emotions and supply demand. I mean demand and supply. It's not an indicator. That's the reason I am teaching all this. Okay. Fibonacci, not at all over. The story is still there. See, now you could able to find some ratios which is 0 to 100. Okay, these are the natural numbers, natural Fibonacci numbers. Now let's suppose if I take a square root of 0.618, what happens? Square root of 618, there you get one more value which is nothing but 0.786. This will this will also act a beautiful ratio. So I'll add some more 0.707, which is nothing but square root of, do you need the reason? Okay, I'll tell you anyway. This is the square root of 0.5. Okay. Square root of 0.5 is nothing but 0.707. Okay, and square root of 0.618 is nothing but 0.786. These are my derived ratios, are this is already there in the usage, 0.786, and square root of 0.236, square root of 0.786 is nothing but again 0. How much it will be? 886. 0.886, and then 1. See, from 0 to 1. Now if you take a reversal of this, that means 1 by 0.886, what is that? It's 1.128. so there are some more ratios which comes in the series. So these are, I'll tell you what are they called as. Okay, first let me have a note of this. 1.128, then 1 second. Yeah, before this I want to write one more number, 1.130, 1.128, and then 414, 1.414, 1.618 again, which is nothing but a golden ratio. See, there it is 618, there it is 1.618, golden ratio, and then 2, and then 2.240, 3.14. What is the reversal of 1.3? 1 second, why I forgot this value. Equal to 1 by 23, somewhere around 4.23, right? 4.23. These all ratios are Fibonacci ratios. In these Fibonacci ratios, the above levels, these levels are called retracements. Retracements. That means whenever the stock is going like this, when it is an uptrend, there may be a retracement to these levels, 0.618, 0.382, up to 0. This is how you can calculate. Okay, and what are these, the other values? These are called projections. 1.13, 1.128, 1.414, these are called projections. I hope many of you might have heard about harmonics. The harmonics completely works on the principle of retracements and projections. That's it, nothing more than that. Mr. Gartley, the great person called Gartley, by using this number, he derived the basic formula of ABCD or XABCD or Gartley series, kind of Gartley pattern, and then it with the advanced kind of numbers, they improved it to bullish shark, bearish shark, all kind of things, bat. shark and other things. I don't want to bring the topic here. So the basic concept of harmonics is completely based on Fibonacci numbers and their ratios. Now, do you need to remember all these calculations, all these ratios? No, nothing. You don't need to get confused all those things. Then what you need to do, whenever you are in a trade, you initiated a trade, you try to draw this by using the tool called Fibonacci. Okay, what you need to do, you need to mark swing high. First click should be on the swing high. There is a click and come down. You don't need to hold anything, just click there and come down and give the another click which is exactly matching to the swing low. That's it. Now if you look at that, once the stock take a reversal or trying to take a reversal, it is better to book the profits. And if you take a long here, I repeat this, don't initiate the trade based on Fibonacci numbers, but you can book your profits based on this. If you initiate a trade, first step you can book your profit at 38.2, second step 0.50, third step, final step, golden ratio 61.8. so it may take a reversal from here, again it may come and again it may go up. Once it goes above to 61.8, it may go back to 100% level. This is retracement. What if there is a projection? That means it crosses above and falls below to 0. It may go up to 718. It's a positional trade, guys. Don't get confused. And if anybody invested in Kotak Bank, don't scold me. Okay, please don't curse me. This is just an example I'm telling. Okay, so this is how it goes. So how can I add all the other numbers which you have mentioned here? If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. You can add other numbers by going to the settings. There you can add up all these numbers. See, 0.786, 0.5, 0.326, 786, 2618, 423. This is the last one I mentioned, right? 4.23. There it is, 4.23. You can add up like that, so you don't get confused anything. And you may ask me, sir, which time frame I should use? What is the best time frame? What is the best chart? This, that, and all. No, it works. Whatever I am teaching you, they all works in all time frames. You don't need to get confused by them. Okay. Only thing is you need to master it. I shared one story there, right? It doesn't matter. I hope you know the super human, the legend of martial arts, Bruce Lee. He said that I never worried about the person who knows 100 different styles or 100 different kicks, but I am more worried about the person who practiced 1,000 times the same style or same kick, because it is more stronger than knowing 1,000 different styles. He is more dangerous as an opponent. See, that's it. And one more statement he delivered: never go against to your nature. If it is not suiting you, then okay, leave it. It doesn't matter. I am teaching you, it doesn't matter. You should learn everything. If it is suiting to your emotion, if it is coming into your bracket, then you try to adapt it. If it is against to your emotion, you are not coping up with this, ignore it. Okay, that I will deal in trader psychology. Now I don't want to break it. Okay, so it works in all time frames. Fibonacci, a beautiful concept, which is a hidden gem in our nature. And sir, what if I want to use it in a small time? Yes, you can use it for the small time frame also. Perfect. See, even there 23.6 reversal, 38 point, all time frames it works. Sir, will it work in Nifty? Will it work in bank? Everywhere it works. Will it work on commodities? Yes, it works. Will it work in currency? Yes, it works. Everywhere it works. Only thing is you need to practice, you need to understand, you need to habituate yourself to use Fibonacci. That's it. So today we covered two beautiful concepts. One is pivot points, the other one is Fibonacci. I hope you people know the strength of Fibonacci numbers now, right? That is not a normal number which came just by adding 0, 1, 2. Okay, I'll share one more small video about Fibonacci numbers in our Telegram also. Just look at that. You'll be mesmerized. That will be fantastic. Okay, even the lenses in an lenses of an eye of fly, it will be following Fibonacci. The wings of a dragonfly, that will be in the form of a Fibonacci. So spider web will be in the. I forget about all those things. Look at the flowers which is just beside your home or in your garden. Count those petals. They match. They coincide with the one of the Fibonacci number. So that strong it is. It works beautifully in stock market. You believe me, guys. Today you learned two beautiful concepts: pivot points and Fibonacci's. Okay. In our next series, in our next session, we are going to cover RSI, and then we cover supply demand zones, trading entry and exit, and SL. Okay, and of course, thanks a lot for all your love and cooperation. The channel number is almost more than 212 or 212, I believe. There is one more concept called 212 degrees. There's a beautiful concept of 212 degrees. That is where we are right now. So I'll share that that video also of 212 degrees. And then our YouTube channel number subscriptions went up to 50 plus, I believe. So make it as 100 above, and the channel number make it as 225. I'll share this super special intraday strategy of Nifty. Okay, thank you guys once again. Thanks a lot for all your support and kindness and cooperation. Have a beautiful learning and good day. See you in the next session.